business charter. Have you heard about this word charter? Business is doing something for the profit. It's called a business. Charter is called an agreement. Organization should have an agreement for making their production. What kind of agreement it is? Here we are discussing the 60 number of agreement. It's been done by non-governmental organization. That is called ICC. ICC is called International Chamber of Commerce. They are a non-governmental organization. If you want to run any organization, run any company, now what as an industry you should do in order to reduce this environmental impact? They suggest 50 number of principles, then there will be no harm to the environment. So without principle, we cannot run a company. This business charter is used for sustainable production and consumption. How to produce and how to consume. These two things are discussed here, and they have made this agreement. So what are the agreements? Let us see one by one. Agreement number 1. Corporate as the priority. Environmental management is the topmost priority for any company. Sir, if you are a company, in our college we have vision and mission, no? How does department run? Department runs by vision and mission. College has some vision and mission, department has. Do you have in your classroom? It has some vision and mission. Like that, an organization will have some priority, policies. They have some policies. What policy? First policy is called environmental management. Have you seen, does any nuclear power plant run by private organization? Nuclear power plant, hydro power plant, then wind is there, hydrothermal. If there is energy production, there will be an environmental degradation. That is why corporate has taken what priority as first? Environmental management as the highest priority. If you are going to any civil engineering infrastructure development, they are building any structure. Imagine it is a ground floor plus 20 floor height. If you go into that premises, everybody will be wearing cap, no, and they will be having a safety jacket. Why? It is their company's policy for safety. Integrated management is policies, programs practiced by all the top to bottom part of the organization. It's called integrated management. Next one is process of improvement. A company should have a process of improvement. Imagine Bluetooth. Bluetooth is common in all the versions. Bluetooth 1, Bluetooth 1.2, 2, 2.5, like that. They will be keep on improving their versions. Even Windows. Do you have versions? Windows 1, 2, like that. They have some versions. Currently Windows 11. They have the 11th version of Windows. Like that, there should be a process of improvement. What kind of improvement? In the sense, technical development should be there. Why they are going for electric vehicle? Ola is coming for electric vehicle. They are running the carpools for everyone. But why they are coming to Ola as an electric vehicle? Ola manufacture two-wheeler. Have you heard about that? Ola is supplying the two-wheeler, electric two-wheeler. Why? Who's forcing? You see, process of improvement. All Hyundai, take Hyundai, they have electric vehicle. Take Tata, they have electric vehicle. Take Maruti Suzuki, they have electric vehicle. They have an option, no? Why they are providing that option? Because government is coming for an audit. They will ask, if you are keep on inventing the diesel engines, it harms the environment, there should be alternate technology. Electric vehicle, hence it can reduce the harmfulness to the environment. So scientific understanding, consumer needs and community expectations. So this is need of community. That is why they will be going for improved process. Yes. Next one is employee education. First, if you want to sell any product, the organization should have a proper programs. Even in colleges, they have faculty development program. In an organization, employees should be educated, motivated on the environmental responsibility. Next one, prior assessment. If you manufacture a product, you have to assess that when disposing what will happen. That is called prior assessment. Manufacturing, you will manufacture like crackers. Crackers they are manufacturing for what purpose? Only during Dasara we will use. For one day, the whole year they are manufacturing that. During Diwali or Dasara, all the people should have crackers only for 2 hours in the evening. Burning the cracker, what happens? Environment gets harmed. We definitely know that number of harmful chemicals come. But why they are keep on manufacturing that? Crackers industry should stop now. It should have harmless chemicals to burn the crackers. Manufacturing something, you should be aware that it will have harmful effect. That is why government has put a norm. Now these cracker industries slowly they are going down. The number of outlets are reducing down. This is the reason. Then products and service. Have you seen this kind of manual they will give when you buy a product? If you buy mobile, when you buy car, if you buy anything in that box, they will have one manual. Products and services. What are the things they are giving that is not read by you, but the company will provide that opportunity. Why? Because if they are not sending, they will be not giving the approval for next year. The company needs license, no? For license, they have to follow this norms so that they give products and service. Whatever to develop products and service, no unnecessary environmental impact should be there, and that can be recycled, reused, and disposed safely. They will say that the items are provided. How to dispose? They will say battery. Do not throw hazardous. It can be catching fire. Like that, they will put one symbol. No, any product is manufactured. The product and services should not harm the environment, and it should be recycled, reused, and disposed safely. Next one, customer advice. This is what I said. What do you mean by customer advice? Every product should have this advice, table of content. Have you seen that? If you buy TV also, they will provide this table of content. What are the things available? And advice should be given. How to use this product, how to dispose this product also they will say. Do not throw out. Like that, the company should have this policy and every customer has to reach this. Even educate customers for you they are giving, they will educate distributors. Even Amazon people are coming now, Amazon, Flipkart, they are coming. They are being educated that how to follow their distribution system. So they will not throw even a single box outside. Even you are working in Zomato, they will not throw the bag outside. If they throw, they will be fired. They can throw the bag and they can give you only the content. No, if you are ordering any pizzas, they can give only pizza and throw the bag out. No, they will not throw. If they throw out, it is illegal. The distributor should not do that. Like that, the distributors also have some norms. The public in the safe use, transportation, storage, how it should be disposed. Now I will tell you hydrogen energy. Have you heard about that? Hydrogen we can use it as energy. What are the energies we are using now? The renewable energy called solar, wind energy. Hydrogen is available plenty in environment. Why hydrogen we are not using as a fuel? Because the storage of hydrogen is very unsafe and there will be more leakage of hydrogen. Have you seen hydrogen vehicle? Storage of hydrogen is very harmful. If small leakage is there, it will burst. Hydrogen is a bustable. That is why hydrogen cannot be stored safely. Disposal should be there. Facilities and operations. What are the operations can be done by that equipment have been given here. This kind of safety precautions, danger, great risk of death and serious damage might happen if you are using this card, and like that they will give warning cautions. Everywhere they will give you this advice. They say that handset, battery, SIM card, charger, everything is there. What are all danger? What are all coming under warning? What is coming under caution? So this advice has to be given. And ninth one, Every organization should have a research center. We heard about, does Apple have a research center? Apple industry. Apple is manufacturing mobile, laptop, every electronic gadget. They have a research industry. More developed organization will have research industry. Tata have research industry. Reliance have research industry. Every product they will do the research and then only they will supply to the people. First level. Next level of product if they launch, they get into the research lab, then they will check nothing harm is there, then they will reach the next product. Every organization should have research. The research should check the raw material. If you are manufacturing anything, this part should be checked for raw material, product, process, emission, waste, everything should be done with research. If it is good to go, then only they will launch the project or the product. So, next one is precautionary approach. What you should do as a precautionary approach. Imagine you are transporting a petrol. How does petrol transported? Petrol is a product. What are the companies relevant to petrol, diesel, Indian Oil, HP, Bharat Petroleum? These are all companies. What product they supply? They supply petrol, diesel, gas. They have precautionary approach. If they are selling the product, they should have precautionary approach. The lorry which they transport. Have you seen any petrol lorry during the peak hours in the road? Petrol or diesel lorries during the peak hour. Have anyone seen? They should not transport the items during the daytime and during the peak hours. They have some precautionary approach. Why? Because if any damage happens, there should not be any crowds around them. That is why this one. Next one. How many of their parents are building house now? Is any parent or relatives building house now? Have you seen the sand? If you are taking sand from anywhere, the sand should not be transported during the working hours. Morning 6 a.m. to evening to 10. They should not transport the sand. It is illegal. Precautionary approach has to be done for any organization. Next, contractors and suppliers. Not only those who produce the components, contracts and suppliers should have the education on the product. So it should be adopted to contractors also for improvement in their practice, make them consistent. Production is one part, contractors and suppliers are next part. Even though Amazon is an organization, they will be having a local contract with every state and every district of logistics. For logistic, they will be having another team. If your product is not arrived, is directly Amazon responsible, or they will say that, sir, we will check with the team and we will inform. Like that, they will say no. If any product is not coming, what they will say, sir, we will check with the team. Whose team? That is product and logistic team. They are suppliers. Suppliers should allow the improvement practice on consistent basis on the product. Emergency preparedness. How much of preparedness during any emergency should be there? They should have an emergency prepared plan like this. An emergency prepared plan. This has been applicable for the petrol and diesel. Next, 13th one, transfer of technology. You see, this is a sustainable techno world, sustainable travel. How many eco-friendly ways are available? You can catch buspool, carpool in order to have sustainable travel. Eco-friendly technology is called smart application. In every aspect, you have an eco-friendly approach, environmental benefits in renewable energy. Like that, transfer of technology should be done by using harmless technology. This is what is indicated here. Contribution to common effort. Every organization should contribute to common effort. Government will be involving, people will be involving, organization will be involving. These three parts will be there. So the policies and the governance should be with three persons. Who are they? The consumer, the organization, the government. These three things. And last two, openness to concerns. If any potential hazards happen, the organization should be open for hearing their damages. Have you heard about Bhopal tragedy? Bhopal gas tragedy. What organization is involved in that Bhopal gas tragedy? Union Carbide. Have you heard that? It is a US company. They are located in India for 1980 something. They produced gas. What happened? One day this gas leaked. Some people immediately died due to that. What happened? The openness to concern. For this I am explaining. Soon after the event, after the people died, the company was evacuated from India. This is the first one. Second one, the Supreme Court has fined them for 5,000 crores of US dollars to whom? To the people. The company accepted that. Okay, we will give all the necessary help to the people. It is called openness. Respond to their concerns about their potential hazard. If your product is having some hazard, the company should bear that. They should have the concern with that. Next one is compliance and reporting. All organizations will have a link called feedback. Have you seen any website? They will be having compliance and reporting. Feedback. If any complaints, call them. Every product, if you buy even soap also, if you have any objections or feedbacks, is welcome. Like that they will provide. So these things, if you are running any organization, the organization should have a charter. What do you mean by charter? Agreement. Charter is called business agreement. The business agreement should have 16 principles.